Hi guys, and welcome back to my YouTube channel. And today I'm going to show you some tips and tricks for the Roku Voice Remote Pro because I'm happy with it and it fixes some problems that we used to have compared to our other remote that we used to have. Starting with these built-in speakers. These built-in speakers, just in case if you lose your remote, you don't know where it is. Well, on the TV, you click here and then there's this find remote icon. And then it will use those speakers. And then you see it say listen for your remote, press any remote button to stop the sound. You listen for your remote. It's right here. These speakers are loud enough for you to hear it compared to when with my old remote I used to always lose it and we have to buy it again and again. But this feature stopped it, and I don't think so we're gonna have to lose a remote ever again. And this instead of the beep beep noise, instead of that just normal sonar noise, you can actually customize it. On your TV settings, go up to your TV settings, then go to Remotes and Devices. Go to Voice Remote Pro device settings. Click Change Remote Finder Noise. You can change it to different noises like referee. That was referee. You can also change it to whistle. Oh my god. This is whistle. I like that you can change the sound instead of just that normal sonar voice. But personally, I'll just keep it in sonar for now. But now, let's move on to some new buttons. When you look at the remote at first glance, it doesn't look like much has changed. These two buttons, however, has a lot of new features. The guide button specifically doesn't really. Oh my goodness. Sorry. I'm gonna cut that. The guide button isn't really much. When you click it, it opens live TV. But the quick launch button right here has a lot of tricks. So when you tap it, there are some buttons that you can open. It has some apps pre-made. These are actually customizable. You hold it on what you want to change, and there's a lot of other actions you can change to what to watch and sports, apps, sleep timer, and even a voice command, which I will get to voice commands a bit later. But basically, I like it in apps because instead of just frantically digging for your apps, it's as simple as just clicking that quick launch button, and there it is. That's YouTube. I honestly like how this works, but let's move on to voice commands because there's a lot that has changed. The voice command has changed also. Right here, it's always you just talk to Roku and then it will do whatever you say. But there's also hands-free voice commands compared to on the old voice remote. You just have to hold it and then say it. Like, hey Roku, set volume to 20%. And it will do its thing and put the volume into 20%. It also does pretty much anything. Like, hey Roku.
Preferences are not supported.
Hey Roku. Find sci-fi shows. I searched whatever it is, and it will show me sci-fi shows. And instead of and speaking about movies or shows, if you ask a question about a movie, the Voice Remote Pro will actually answer that question. What are 3 things that happened to SpongeBob, for example? And it will use its Roku AI, and it will answer that question. SpongeBob lived in a pineapple under the sea working at Krusty Krab and often get into funny trouble with his friends in Bikini Bottom. That's kind of funny. And if you're tired of hands-free voice commands too, you can also just turn it off in this switch right here. I personally recommend it on. Or if you don't see it in your remote, you can go to Remotes and Devices, go to your Voice Remote Pro's device and settings, go to hands-free voice, and then you can turn it off from there. And compared to the old Voice Remote, there's only 2 settings that exist. But the Voice Remote Pro has way more settings, because some of its features is out and about. And that's all for today's video. Thank you for watching. Comment which one was your favorite tip or trick. And yeah, if you liked it, like it or subscribe, and I'll see you in the next one. Bye.